Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. May I take your order? This video is all about how to complete a specific extra credit assignment. It's called the Hands-On Equations Lab. All the directions you would need to solve this can be found on the packet, also can be found here. So in each of the problems, you're going to need to find the value of the pawn. Okay, please know that this particular shape is what we are using in place of x in each equation. So when we say then record the solution for x, we really mean this pawn shape. For each equation, you're also required to substitute your solution to check to see if your equation is true and to record your check. Follow along in this video for some examples. So here's the first one. You'll notice we have 2 pawns on one side of the scale and 10 on the other. So the math side of this is that 2x equals 10. Your job is to figure out how much x is worth, or to figure out how much one pawn is worth. So just like we did in topic 4, I want to get x by itself. How do I do that? I divide both sides by 2. X is equal to 5. That's what I think. Let's go ahead and record that just in case. All right. To check this, I'm going to switch colors to green to show you that I'm checking. For each one of these pawns, I'm going to plug in 5. All right. I have 5 here. I have 5 here. All right. If I have 2 pawns, I could do 2 times 5. I also could do 5 plus 5. Right. These would have the same effect. Is 2 times 5, or 5 plus 5, is that equal to 10? If it is, right, I put it in there to check. Right, we also, it would be helpful if you wrote then your check over here so that I could see that that was true. Second one gets a little bit more complicated. Notice in this one, I have 2 pawns and 4 on this side. On the opposite side, I have 1 pawn and 10. This is the first time that lots of these things are happening. This one's definitely ratcheting it up. Notice on both sides of the equation, I have an x. On both sides of the equation, I have a number. Okay? We are going to work with the numbers first. So that I don't end up working with negatives, I'm going to get rid of plus 4. To undo plus 4, I subtract 4 from both sides. Plus 4 minus 4 cancels out. I am left with 2x. Plus 10 minus 4, I am left with positive 6 and an x. Okay. Now I'm going to try to get all my x's on one side and all my numbers on the other side. So to do that, since I have a number over here on the right, I'm going to get rid of the x's from the right. If I take away an x from one side, I have to take away an x from the other side. 2x minus 1x, right? If I had 2 xylophones, I gave one of them away. I have 1 xylophone left over. If I had 1 xylophone and I gave it away, I have no xylophones on this side, but I am left with a 6. I think that x is equal to 6. So we go back to our original piece here. We had 2x plus 4. We think that that is equal to x plus 10. If x is 6, switch colors again, right? 2 times 6 plus 4 should be equal to 6 plus 10. So 6 plus 10 is 16. 2 times 6 is 12. 12 plus 4 is 16. 16 indeed equals 16. Both of those are equal. X must be equal to 6. All right. Another one of those same examples. If you want to pause and try it on your own and then check against my work, that's totally cool. Okay. This one already has the x's going for us. So I want to get all my variables on one side. I want to get all my numbers on the other side. So since there are no numbers on the left, I only have to worry about moving some x's around. I'm going to get rid of an x from the right, which means I have to get rid of an x from the left. 3 xylophones minus 1 xylophone, 2 xylophones, 1 xylophone minus a xylophone cancels out. I'm left with 4. Now I have a one-step equation we should know how to solve. We divide both sides by 2. X is equal to 2. Let's check that. If we're saying x is 2, 3 times 2 should equal 2 plus 4. 2 plus 4 is 6. 3 times 2 is 6. That works out. All right. Pawn is equal to x, and we have 8. And then on the other side we have 10 and 6. So in this one, the challenging piece is first we have to do some combining of like terms, right? We need to get our 10 and 6 simplified to be 16. And then I have to solve a one-step equation. I want to get the x all by itself. In order to do that, I must get rid of the 8. To undo add 8, I subtract 8 from both sides. Plus 8 minus 8 cancels out, leaves me with x. 16 minus 8 leaves me with 8. I think that x is equal to 8. So x plus 8 equals 10 plus 6. X is 8. Does 8 plus 8 equal 10 plus 6? Well, both sides do, in fact, equal 16. That is correct. All right. Why don't you pause the screen and try this one, and then check your work against mine. Okay. You'll notice first here, I combined x and 3x to get 4x, and then I combined x plus x to get 2x. So my initial equation, 4x is equal to 2x plus 10. I wanted to get all my numbers on one side, all my variables on the other. So I started by subtracting 2x from each side. Right? Remember, if I do it to one side, I have to do it to the other. Well, 2x minus 2x cancels out, leaves me with just the 10. And 4x minus 2x leaves me with 2x. Ultimately, my goal is to get x by itself. So to do that, I must divide both sides by 2. 2x divided by 2 leaves me with x. 10 divided by 2 leaves me with 5. I believe my answer is 5. Let's check. So if we say x is 5, we plug in a 5 everywhere we see an x. That's a lot of 5s in this particular one. All right. 5 plus 5 plus 10 is 20. 3 times 5 is 15. 15 plus 5 is 20. And 20 does in fact equal 20. Another one for you to pause and try. Or again, you can wait and follow along with me. All right. So there was nothing to combine on the right, so x plus 5 just gets written down. On the left, though, I was able to combine some like terms. I had 1 xylophone, and then I found 2 more, which gave me 3 xylophones plus 3. Again, the goal, get all my numbers on one side, all my variables on the other. So I start here with 3 minus 3. That cancels out. Over here, I have 5 minus 3, which gives me 2. Everything else falls down. I now have x plus 2 on the right, 3x on the left. Right. I'm now going to remove the variables from the right side, so I end up with just the number. So x minus x cancels out. 3x minus x gives me 2x on one side and 2 on the other. I divide both sides by 2. I end up with x is equal to 1. All right, let's check this. Everywhere you see an x, we'll replace it with a 1. That's what we think is happening here. So 2 times 1 is 2. 1 plus 3 is 4. Plus 2 is 6. And 1 plus 5 is 6. That indeed checks out. Right. So This extra credit is due Friday 1/21. Right, it is worth a skill review. So you would have an entire extra skill review's worth of points that you could either add on to your grade, or it could replace you having to do a skill review. That would be your choice. Have a great day.